My name is Tyler Ramswack, and I'm going to show you how to calibrate your MB-20 VU meters. We're going to go over Chapter 5 of the service manual, which I will include in the description probably. Few pieces of equipment you're going to need first. An AC millivolt meter. I use the 400 EL. I got it off of eBay for around $60. You're going to need a function generator, anything that can generate a 1 kilohertz sine wave. You will need an attenuator. This one has it built in. I use the BK Precision 3020. A frequency counter. If your function generator has a dial like this, or you can use a scope and just check the frequency. So that comes straight out of here and goes right into the scope. Okay, so first step is to check the input 1 circuit. So we're going to apply 1 kilohertz tone. Okay, now that we've got our 1 kilohertz tone out of our signal generator, we are going to now try and get -10 dBV voltage out of that. So I'm going to plug that into my meter here. This meter is calibrated for dBu, so we're not going to use the top decibel range. We are going to use the bottom, just volt RMS. So I'm going to go to the attenuator now and adjust the amplitude so that we can get 0.3 volts out of the machine. Make sure you look behind the mirror. That's pretty spot on. So now that we've got all that set up, I have hooked up the input of my voltmeter to the monitor output, and I have the output of the function generator going through this RCA cable into input 1. We're going to set the controls as follow. Input level 1, 2 on the rear panel, we're going to set that to -10. So that is this guy here. Alright, those are set to -10. Monitor select, left section, depress 1. 1's already depressed here. Right selection, depress 1. Bus tape selection, set to bus. And it is. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Oh, I have to plug it in. Okay. If the level meter is reading -10, plus or minus 1, the circuit is good condition. Okay, so our right channel is reading a little bit below 0.3 volts. But that's okay, because right here we have a tolerance of plus or minus 1 dBV, so that is well within our range. Now that we've made sure that the circuit is within tolerance, we are going to calibrate the VU meter. So with the MB-20 controls set as it was, a 0 VU so we should be seeing a 0 VU within half a VU, and that is a little high. So what we're going to do is remove these 4 screws on the top here. These screws have gotten pretty rusty. Go ahead and remove this panel here. Okay. If the VU meter does not properly indicate 0, remove the top cover and adjust calibration pot R101. So that is going to be this one here. Go ahead and grab your screwdriver. We're going to adjust that down to 0. Is that right? A little bit low. Beautiful. Okay, that one is perfect. Great. Now with that done, we're going to calibrate the peak meter. So we are going to set the rear input level to -20. not gonna focus. -20. And apply what we already have. The LED should now light. And it is. So now we're going to repeat all of that, but for every single one, and I will get back to you. Okay, so I've made it to the last VU meter, so every single meter here should be calibrated to 0. Let's check out meter number 1. Spot on. 2. Great. 3. Fantastic. And number 4. Beautiful. So this machine is now fully calibrated, is ready to be used, I guess, if you're using it. Or not. I don't know what you do with it. But yeah, that was that. Just got Weezered. I love this guy. Okay, bye. One other thing I wanted to mention, or show you, was how I clean these push switches here. So these are dirty. So you're going to hear when I push this down, it's going to sound all crackly. And we don't want that. We want it to sound like this. Now that is the sound of a clean one. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So I took off the front cover and I spray deoxit into a little jar, or little beaker. Any container will do. And I have a very small syringe, so I suck that up. I don't spray the can directly in here, so I get that syringe down in there, and I put a little bit. Let's see here. That's more than enough. And now we can go ahead and test it out. We're gonna exercise it a bit. Nice and clean. Alright, and you're going to do that for all of these. Cool little trick I learned just now. If your potentiometer, little knob is loose, put some tape on the shaft here, and when you push this on, it's going to be nice and stuck. That way you can remove it, so we're not putting glue for future calibration or cleaning purposes or whatever, but it's got a nice bit of friction here